and welcome to Plotty Time, the podcast where we three gamers discuss. Wow, I just stopped talking. You know what? Fuck it. It's staying in. Hey, everyone. Welcome to Plotty Time, podcast where we three gamers discuss video game stories in detail with all the necessary and appropriate backlash. On one side of the table, we have Chump Slap.
We used to be clowns, but my name's Janet now, and I'm a person.
On the other side of the table is Dr. Syintist.
But here's the thing. Isn't that how it always works? Like in Star Wars, men are destined to become their father and then have consensual sex with their sister.
My name is Poppascotch, and as I always say, I mean, it's one banana, Michael. What could it cost? $10? Welcome to Plotty Time.
It's a great line.
That's a big fucking pile of garbage.
I'm the farting demon in this relationship.
I'd be an awesome rich person.
You're both just an embarrassment.
God, I'm awesome.
We're talking Tom Hanks and his vehicle.
Yeah, I had my finger in my mouth waiting for you to finish.
You gotta get 4 balls or something.
Dick piercing?
No, you know damn well I'm fucking that demon.
It's still sexy. How could that be close and not be
Yeah,
right?
just kill some random dude.
If you want cheese, you get a milk.
You're waiting for Pete.
No, I can hang on it. It sucked. Boners.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to a brand new episode of Plotty Time. And I gotta tell you guys, I had a moment of weakness. I had
zombies?
I did buy like several more bundles, but that's just sad, and that's who I am, and I accept that. But the moment of weakness was I didn't do it. I had an intrusive thought. I was playing Zombos. I pulled off like one real nice evade, turnaround, shoot move.
Yeah.
You know, if I felt like I was in the zone, you know, I was really, really going with it. And then I thought to myself, this is the thought I had. I swear to God, this is what I had. I'm like, maybe if my sticks were a little more accurate, I could be doing this more often. Maybe I should buy a pro controller.
Oh, did you do it?
No.
Did you buy the stick extenders instead?
Shut up.
Did you?
Yes, I bought the stick extenders instead.
Nice.
You're not that good, Poppascotch.
I like those things.
You know, well, okay. So I didn't buy the pro controller, which I feel like we're just glossing over because that's a move I would totally do.
Yeah, yeah.
But I can't spend $200 fucking bucks on a controller.
No, because it's just going to get stick drift anyway.
Yeah, I'll spend $210 on 3 of them because they're going to get like broken.
Yeah, exactly.
But $200 for one, god damn. So I started looking at, well, what are my options in customizable or pro controllers, and I looked at a lot of the brands, and like the cheapest one you could possibly find that anyone says is good is like $175. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. So I started looking at what else is there, and I saw that a company, I can't remember the name of them. They're not paying us, so whatever. They came out with the 2 stick extenders, one like a little bit shorter than the other, and they're in the perk cans, the perk Coca-Cola cans from Zombies. So I've got a Deadshot Daiquiri one, and I've got a Speed Cola one.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
But they're like full-size cans that look like them, and you pop open the top, and that's what the stick extenders are. So I was like, that's worth it.
So how many times have you pulled off that awesome move since you got the stick extenders?
I mean, I've did a couple good duck and weaves, but nothing that nice. You know, I'm still getting used to them, obviously.
I thought you were going to say you clipped it and put it on Blue Sky. Like, check out this awesome Zombies move I did.
Wait.
You're right. Maybe I should do more story-like intros like this for more of our content. Yeah. I didn't even think to do that. That's very good marketing, Dr.
It's there now.
Yeah.
Go on right now. Now, I probably could make it in time, but no, you know what? I'll just say, I'll commit to streaming. I'll say we had an amazing time, guys, last week on the stream. Because as you know, today is April 24th.
Oh.
So sometime during the week of April 17th, I streamed and it was great.
Yeah, we had a good Easter. It's great.
We had ham.
Eggs.
My mom was bitching about the price of a turkey. She said turkeys are like 60 fucking bucks.
She voted for, I didn't want to start talking about
I know.
I bought a whole bunch of that plastic grass, and I'm not going to recycle it.
Get them.
Did you have a Easter dinner, Poppascotch? Did the family come down, or you go up to the family?
No.
Okay.
We'll just have
Neither
a ham
of those
at home.
things.
Ham at home.
Ham in a
Ham
can.
at home.
A rum ham.
Only 2 of the 3 people in his house can eat it, so.
Well, we're starting to give the little guy some more food. He had lasagna yesterday.
Oh, nice.
Had a little bit of rum ham.
You give babies a little bit of run ham, you rub it on their lips, and they stop teething or whatever it is.
Stop teething.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I don't. That's what they used to do, right? Like if you had a toothache, they'd put whiskey on. My parents definitely did that to me at least one time.
Yeah, it's supposed to.
Yeah, but it doesn't stop the teething.
No, it numbs it a little bit. Doesn't stop your teeth from coming in. That'd be crazy.
He's starting to get his top 2 in now.
Poppascotch was just fucking dentures in because my parents rubbed the whiskey on my teeth. When I
I'm
was a
still
kid.
doing it.
Jesus, I don't even want to talk about my fucking mouth. I still have to go get 3 more crowns this year.
Good times.
Oh, that's so fucking expensive, dude.
Yeah, I'm not thrilled about
I
it.
have to get one, and I don't even want to pay for it.
That's why I don't go.
I've gotten 2 root canals this year already, and I've spent like $3,000 out of pocket on my fucking mouth.
Yeah, that's about how much 2 root canals is.
Kids, go to the fucking dentist. Like, just go twice a year, get your cleanings. You're going to be paying for it eventually. So just go.
Don't do what I did and hope you die before your teeth get too bad.
Yeah, it never happens. Never works out.
No, there's probably several that are impacted and they got to come out.
I don't want to think about it. Let's move on to what we played, huh?
How about we finish what we're watching? You know what movie I watched, you guys?
What'd you watch?
Craven, the Hunter.
Oy, how was that?
It was pretty
Is that a Marvel thing?
kind of.
He's the guy who looks like Sabretooth?
Sort of. He's
Orangey brown?
He wears like a big fur and stuff. He's a Spider-Man villain.
Oh, yeah, okay. I think I've seen him in the comic books.
In the movie, he fights Rhino. Spoiler.
Who the fuck's Rhino?
Bebop. No,
Yeah,
Rocksteady.
Rocksteady.
Oh, yeah, of course. They're in the same universe? I thought the Turtles were in the Daredevil universe.
No, Rocksteady was stolen from Rhino.
Okay.
Rhino is a rhino. That's a guy with like a big horn on his head. Doesn't matter.
Oh, no, I put it together.
Yeah, Rhino was in the movies.
Yeah, he was in the one Spider-Man movie in the beginning for like a little bit.
Yeah, he's just running through the town like
Yeah.
fucking shit up.
He was absolutely in the games. I don't know if it was the Miles Morales. It might have been the Miles Morales.
Yeah, he was in the Miles Morales one. He's the first guy you fight.
Oh, that's
Okay,
what I was
I do
thinking of.
No, he is in the one movie though.
You have to
At
like
the end.
run away from him or something in the first
Yeah, like
game.
it's one of those boss fights where you jump out of the way and he knocks himself cold.
Right.
We've seen him.
He is in the one, maybe Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. He's at the very end.
Yeah, just like a little cameo.
Yeah, just like a little quick thing in the credits. I mean, the movie was something. It was
Okay.
definitely a movie.
Entertaining at least.
A little. I think it would have been better if it wasn't Marvel themed.
Worth watching or not?
I'll go ahead and watch it. You'll probably hate it.
Yeah, I probably won't watch it, but
Is it better than Madam Web? Did you see Madam Web?
Yeah, I saw Madam Web. Yeah, it was definitely better than that.
Okay.
but
They're
around the
not
same ballpark.
not much better,
Yeah, same ballpark.
but it was all right.
Okay. Yeah.
If you have absolutely nothing better to do with your time, watch it. Which is how I ended up watching it.
All right.
Was it better than Morbius?
Yeah,
I never
Morbius
saw that
was
one.
pretty
either.
bad.
no, it was pretty bad.
I only have one nice thing to say about Morbius, and when he had that bat hearing sense wavy whatever bullshit they called that,
Yeah,
that was pretty cool. That looked pretty cool.
I think Madam Web was better than Morbius.
I didn't see Madam Web, so
Hmm.
I'll take your word on it.
What did you see?
Oh, thanks for asking. I saw several movies that I've already seen. I've seen.
Sweet.
The Godfather.
I watched Logan Lucky again. I was on an airplane.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
It's just a feel good heist movie. I love it. I love that movie.
Okay. I still don't think I've seen it.
Nope, I don't even know what you're talking about.
Who's in
Logan
it?
Lucky. It's about Channing Tatum has a little girl. His wife in the movie is Katie Holmes.
Two brothers attempt to pull off a heist during a NASCAR race.
Yes, they are. Katie Holmes and Channing Tatum are divorced. Channing Tatum's brother is played by Adam Driver, who lost his arm in Afghanistan, and he believes there's a family curse.
Mhm.
So the two of them get together and decide to rob a NASCAR race.
Yeah, I see Daniel Craig is Joey Bang.
Yeah, Daniel Craig plays a Southern guy, like super Southern accent, explosives expert with tattoos all over him named Joe Bang. The movie fucking rules. I love it. I think it's a real good, like it's more of a feel good. There's definitely some heart in there, but it's like more of a lighthearted heist movie, like more like Ocean's 11, really.
Yeah, that's what it was reminding me of.
Imagine Ocean's 11, but in the country, and replace their suaveness with like a little bit more comedy.
Okay.
All right, I'll add it to the list of things I might watch sometime when I'm really bored that you guys suggest.
It's good. I highly recommend it. I watch it pretty often, actually.
Nice. Yeah, I'll check it out, man.
I also checked out another movie I've seen before, but this time I like really watched it, and I think I liked it a lot more.
Mhm.
The unmeasurable weight of immense talent, or
It's
whatever
a great
it is.
movie.
Yeah, I just watched that one like 2 weeks ago or something.
I think, like, I don't know if I wasn't paying attention enough the first time. I didn't dislike it, but now that I rewatched it, I thought it was fucking hilarious. I thought Nick Cage was great in it.
Oh, he is. Pedro Pascal's great in it.
Yeah.
Pedro Pascal's fantastic. How hard must it be to play like the version of yourself that other people have like mythologized for you? That's got to be fucking weird, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like when he plays like he's talking to himself like like Nicky.
Oh yeah, like his early '90s version of himself.
Yeah.
You're Nick fucking Cage.
I also watched, I think it was a Chump Slap recommend
Ooh.
called Time Addicts.
Oh, I just rewatched that again last night.
It's pretty good.
I like it, dude.
It is pretty good.
The two main characters are charming for being
Drug
junkies. Yeah.
They do it well. It's a nice little time travel paradoxy movie.
Yeah, it's interesting. Definitely give it a shot if you haven't tried.
Yeah, have you seen a Poppascotch?
Yes.
Okay.
I wasn't sure until I just clicked on the page and saw the trailer start, and I'm like, yes, I did see this. It was the one where the one guy ends up back in like the 1800s.
Yeah.
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 And he's like, everyone thinks I'm a genius because I can read. He says, he's like doing great, like in society at the time.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
It was good. They were really charming. They were great.
Yeah.
Freya Tingley and Charles Grounds.
Yeah. I don't know if I've ever seen them in anything else, but they did a hell of a job. I definitely watched something else they were in.
Yeah. Is it a British movie? Like made in England?
I'd assume so.
It kind of seems like, not sure though.
Yeah.
Country of origins, Australia.
Oh, they have
okay, there you
that makes
go.
sense too.
Yeah.
Victoria, Australia.
You guys hear this movie called The Monkey?
Is that the new one?
Yeah. With
I heard it was good.
it's okay. It's fucking weird.
Has Tatiana Maslany in it.
Yeah.
I like weird.
Yeah, it's good. It's about this wind up monkey. You wind it up and it kills a random person.
I've seen this come out. Like I've heard of it. It's very new.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But no, I haven't seen it yet. I gotta check it out. I still haven't watched The Substance yet.
It's too long. I was
So
just
it's like an
talking.
hour and a half.
Yeah, I was just talking with someone about that. And they were like, I could probably make a cut of that movie and cut it down to 45 minutes. And you can get the whole gist of it.
I still want to see it though.
No, yeah, it's worth a watch because it gets super slappy at the end.
Okay.
But yeah, The Monkeys, I mean, it's fun. It's a good, mysterious, weird time. So give it a watch if you like horror strangeness.
How weird are we talking? We're not talking like Lighthouse weird.
No, it's not that weird.
Okay.
But I mean, if you're just thinking like, I don't know, cursed monkey toy, it gets a little weirder than that.
Is it like
Okay.
Megan weird?
Yeah,
That's kind of slappy.
it's pretty good though.
Aren't they making a second one?
Yeah.
Tight.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Sentient monkey toy.
I also started watching the Furiosa, a Mad Max story.
Yeah, what do you think?
I got I haven't finished it yet. I got through the first half, but I mean, seems like a prequel.
Yeah,
Like, I was a real
That's
big
weird.
fan of the one that with Thomas Hardy and Charlize Theron,
yeah. What was that one?
the Mad Max. You know, when they re-released it like 2016 or
Oh,
whatever.
the
it was.
original new one.
The original new one. Yes,
Yeah, okay.
indeed.
Yeah. I thought it was fun.
I thought that was great. I loved it. It kicked so much ass. And then now you're seeing how they got to that society. And I'm like, I don't really care how they got there.
Yeah, it's like who gives a shit?
Yeah, a lot of this I don't. I mean, so far it's more of that world, which I find interesting and it's fun, but I don't think I'm gonna care for it as much as I did the original new one.
Yeah, like why not just make it another story of somebody else somewhere else in that world?
Yeah, I mean, prequel movies are so tough,
Yeah,
especially when you're dealing with characters. Like, what are the stakes here? I know Furiosa's like makes it to adulthood.
yeah.
So,
You know what happens to the end ultimately to them.
yeah, so I'm not, and like these other characters, like most of these main villains are not in Mad Max, so I have a pretty good idea what's going to happen to them.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So it's like there's no stakes. You kind of already see it being played out. If it had come out before that one, I might have gotten a lot more out of it. It might have been really, really, really cool. But I don't know. It's no Geostorm.
Yeah. Geostorm's awesome.
that
But
is not
I wanted to mention it as soon as we said it. But you know what Megan 2.0 is about?
No.
prequel.
No.
That'd be weird because
The government gets a
oh.
hold of the Megan tech and then makes like this, I guess, super thing or something. So they bring back Megan to try and stop the government's tech.
The
That
fuck?
sounds fucking awesome.
I was gonna say it sounds terrible.
I know.
No, I'm in. Sold. Sold. What could go wrong, guys?
Nothing.
What could go wrong?
Yeah, why not, man? Fucking go for it.
I mean, I just don't understand how like every movie that ever comes out is either $500 million budget or $1 million budget. Like they don't make anything in the middle anymore.
Yeah.
There's no like $20 million budget movies. Like Pulp Fiction wouldn't exist now.
That's true.
You can't,
Well,
you
there
can't
are,
afford to take the risk on something like
but
that.
you don't hear about them.
Maybe.
Maybe. I assume there's still fucking indie people making movies everywhere.
Yeah, they end up on Amazon Prime for.
Well, not the shitty ones.
Well, I think they're all shitty.
All movies are shitty. You heard it here first.
Yep.
We are the most accurate podcast in the game.
Yeah. Well, speaking of sequels, you guys ever see Rings, the 2017 sequel to Ring?
No.
It sounds familiar.
It's like these college kids, and it's like they know the whole, if you watch it, you make a copy and make someone else watch it, and then the curse gets transferred or whatever. And there's like this.
Oh, the Ring franchise.
yeah, yeah.
What the fuck do you think you were talking about?
I don't know. I'm very confused. I didn't know there was another one, and they were so fucking lazy they called it Rings.
Yeah, but it's like someone watches it. It's like tracks down the whole like, thing that happened, how this all started type thing. And you find out the whole backstory and blah, blah, blah. But it was pretty decent. If you like the Ring movies, give it a shot.
What did I just watch recently? Oh, we recently rewatched Pulse.
Holes?
Pulse.
Oh.
Pulse.
Holes would be a good one for you to rewatch.
Is that the one with the cell phones?
Yes, where there's like a demon in the internet that traps your soul in there, and then you kill yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was real bad.
You just rewatch it and you don't even know the story.
No, that's pretty much it. There's demons in the internet that can convince you to kill yourself, and then your soul's stuck in the internet forever. I'm explaining it as accurately as anyone possibly could.
That makes sense. Well, if your soul's stuck in the internet, is it really that bad?
Well, you definitely should have watched the Shia LaBeouf Holes vehicle instead.
I've never seen it, and I don't know what it's about.
Holes.
It's got Sigourney Weaver in it. I've heard of it. I've never seen
Are you
it.
being serious? Is it good?
Right.
A wrongfully convicted boy is sent to a brutal desert detention camp where he joins the job of digging holes for some mysterious reason
Oh, interesting.
to find all the dead mob bodies.
It's even more mysterious than that.
Yeah.
What? Cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
All right, let's go ahead and we got anything? We going to the vibe check?
Go to
Let's
the vibe check.
Let's do the vibe check.
All right, yeah.
There's not too terribly much I have to talk about this week other than all this Switch 2 stuff. Guys.
Woo!
Oh my God, what a
Guys.
week for the Nintendo.
Make Switch great again.
So the synopsis I basically got, because I didn't watch the reveal, obviously. People are really excited about the new From Software game.
Yeah.
There's that. That's a positive. Let's get through the two positives first.
There was two?
The other one being that the new Mario Kart game looks sick as well.
Oh, yeah.
It's Mario Kart. Like, how do you? They can't fuck it up at this point, or can they?
No.
Let's talk about the bad. They're saying the game is going to be straight up $100.
Yep.
Did they say 100? Did they say 90?
90.
They said 90
90.
with tax.
Oh,
though.
that's right. Sorry, let me explain. $90 for the digital download.
Yeah, physical
Now.
80.
No, physical's 100.
It's 100.
I don't know.
I saw 80,
So-
90, but,
Yeah, whatever. Well, that
It
was
could be
before
80, 90.
tariffs.
well, that's a whole different story.
Well, the part I want to get to and the part that's really angering people is that, yes, Mario Kart's supposed to be 80, the physical's 90. So if you buy the physical copy, the cartridge
Yeah.
doesn't have the game on it. It just has a key that unlocks the download for free.
Oh, so you can't play it forever.
And then I guess you have to have it in there to continue playing the download.
Wow.
So people are pretty fucking pissed about that because why would you buy it for $10 more to have a box that doesn't even have the fucking game on it and someday will just be 100% useless?
Yeah, that's pretty dumb.
Yeah, sounds about right.
That sounds fucking nuts.
Yeah. Well, at least it's not going to disintegrate in 10 years like a PS5 game. Am I right?
Yeah.
Hey, that's 20 years.
And the Switch 2 itself is fucking expensive.
Yeah, it's like $550 or something.
Or 50,
$450.
which is more expensive than the launch of the original Switch, but that was 40 years ago, I think.
Yeah. I remember that.
I just saw a lot of people comparing it to the Wii U. Like it's the same exact thing as the Switch, just a little bit later.
It's got 4K output.
Doesn't the Switch?
Yeah, it's supposed to be a much more powerful than the original Switch. The original Switch was behind the time.
Yeah, but Switch games don't require a lot of power to begin with.
Yeah, but they're trying to branch out, get other developers and stuff. They have like fucking Dark Souls and shit on it now.
Yeah, but your phone can play Dark Souls.
Yeah, true.
Well, they basically like stuck the developer with you either have to scale back your game or figure out how to optimize it to make it work on our hardware,
Yeah.
which is less than the PS4 at this point, the original Switch.
right.
But now, if we're going to add more shit to this, they canceled all pre-orders.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they didn't cancel all pre-orders. There were no pre-orders yet.
Yeah,
They canceled the start of pre-orders because of the potential impact of tariffs and evolving market conditions.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, there it is. You shouldn't pre-order it anyway, so
So that means, or I guess I should ask the question, does that mean the price tag that they just said, the $450, isn't going to hold? Is that what they're telling us?
Yeah.
Well, you're going to have to pay the tariff on it.
Yeah, they don't know yet. That's the thing. That's why they can't pre-sell it now. What if the tariffs jump like another 50%?
Well, if it's 25% now, it's going to be an extra $80. And if you want a physical copy of the game, it's going to be an extra 20.
God damn, man.
That's pretty fucking wild, man.
Yeah. That's if it stays 25. Who knows what they'll put on something stupid like that.
Other countries you can pre-order it, no problem.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You have friends somewhere else in Canada, get them to buy one for you.
Yeah.
Comes out June 5th. Apparently that date, that's 2 months from now. And from the recording, 6 weeks from this episode. And they're saying that's not changed. It's coming out June 5th.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, what are you going to do? Got to roll with the punches, man.
Yeah. Which means they aren't shipped here yet.
No, yeah.
So
I was watching a video by Penguin Z0 where he was talking about this. And he was talking about how, do you guys remember? I might have talked about it. We might have not. But there were always rumors, like since the GTA 6 trailer came out, that the game was going to cost $100.
Oh, yeah. Now what's it going to be, 120?
And, well, now he said, now that Nintendo's pulling this shit, they're going to sell. People are going to buy it. So he's like, you bet your ass that Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to be $100.
Yeah.
Like, this pretty much guarantees it.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
But,
what are you going to do? Nintendo games used to be fucking $70.
And Nintendo just, as a company, like, they're so litigious. They're always closing down, like, fan sites. They're always suing people. Like, it is wild.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen a company that makes games and hardware hate their customer base so much. Really, it's really something. Well, they all hate their customer base, but Nintendo's really setting the bar.
Yeah, what are you going to do?
Just not going to buy a Switch 2. I probably wasn't going to anyway, considering I never play my Switch.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
I'm not going to buy a Switch 2.
No need to.
Nope.
Buy a
I still
Steam
haven't bought a
Deck.
PS5, so why would I buy a Switch 2?
That's a good point.
Yeah.
And apparently the other thing people are bitching about is the battery life is supposedly worse than the current one.
Worse than a PS5 controller.
I mean, yeah. They said the next gen could get as little as 2 hours per charge.
Ooh, that's pretty sick.
Mhm.
So they could sell peripheral battery packs that you can just hook it up to.
Yeah, probably. It'll run anywhere from 2 to... Okay. Nintendo has confirmed that the next gen device will run anywhere from 2 to 6.5 hours on a single charge, depending on what you're playing. So I would assume more graphically intense games, more resource-intensive games are going to take that down to 2 hours.
Yeah. If you're playing a Nintendo Classic, it's 6.5 hours.
If you have the brightness all the way down.
The battery's not going to get better over time. It's not going to hold more charge.
No.
So get used to plugging it in or leaving it on its base, I guess.
Yeah. Or never getting one.
Yeah. I mean, that's already where we're at. But
Yeah,
did we ever
it's
talk about, while I'm switching topics, did we ever talk about the AI confirmation that Call of Duty put out?
With their
The whole...
all their art that's AI.
Yeah, we all knew it was AI, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
we saw it. We knew it. But now Steam changed their rules, basically. So if you are going to sell a game that has anything in it that was made with AI, you have to have an AI warning on it.
That's good.
Not warning, but a badge or something that says there are AI stuff in this game.
Like a parental advisory.
Oh, so they finally caught up to YouTube and Instagram
Yes.
and yeah.
Exactly. So they finally caught up and they slapped one on Call of Duty. So Call of Duty basically had to admit it or stop selling the game.
Nice.
On Steam, I mean. So they did. And they just proved that all those pictures, like the one you and I talked about, Chump Slap, I think we've all talked about the Christmas themed one with the zombie that has 6 fingers pointing at you.
Yeah. The Santa Claus with 6 fingers. I remember that. That was like the first one anyone pointed out.
Yeah.
Wait, did AI make the Princess Bride?
Did it?
The 6-fingered man?
Did you look at their hair? That's also a place you can easily tell.
Usually their eyes are crossed too. But
AI can't figure out hair right now.
Huh.
What happens when it does? Like, what happens when they figure it out and there's like enough thumbs and all the limbs look normal?
I think some people have it figured out.
well, so we have our society's already downfalling, so AI might as well just
It's
burn
already-
down with the rest of it.
It's already given us tariffs and shit.
Yeah.
But what is it called? Is it like it's not the dead pixel, the dead internet theory? Is that what they call it?
Yep.
Where
Yeah, it's all
eventually
fake.
everything's just going to be AI talking to other AI, like bots interacting with bots.
I mean, most of it's down anyway.
Yeah,
I mean, a lot of it is like way more than we probably realize.
exactly, man. There's nobody on Reddit. Not even us.
The only people real on Reddit are Plotty Time fans.
Damn right, the realest of the bunch.
Yeah, yeah.
Who knows?
Just pay graphic designers, guys. Just pay graphic designers.
See, the problem is when you still make money when you don't pay them, they will never start paying them again.
No, if you can make more money, you make more money.
Yeah, that's what people do.
Do you guys think because when I talk to my parents who have been retired for like 10 years now, when I talk to them about this shit that's going on, they have like no idea how like businesses operate these days. Like how it's pay as little as humanly possible to get as much as possible.
Aren't they Reagan Republicans?
Yeah, but I don't. It's like
No,
they don't
Trump
get it. Like it doesn't
Well,
sink.
where they evolved from.
Yeah.
They're like, what do you mean they don't hire enough of these people? It's like because they don't have to, because they use AI or automation to not make their existing workforce do the work of 3 times. They cut their workforce by 2/3, and now it's the same output it used to be, but we're paying less people.
Well, you got to say what I say to my mom every time we talk to her about this. I just say fucking boomers.
Fucking boomers, indeed.
Ruined it for the rest of us.
They really pulled that ladder up behind them.
It sure
Holy
did,
shit.
man. Why do you think they're all fucking landlords? Don't get me started.
I want to quit. Done. I'm going to get fired up.
Yeah, before he gets fired up, let's do this.
There was this thing I was watching. I watched this one, these people on YouTube play video games. And for some reason they started talking about, they're like, hypothetically, if you owned a building, how many dicks would have to be drawn in the bathroom before you cleaned it? And the guy's response was, well, if I own the building, I'm an asshole. So it'd probably be a lot of dicks.
That's fair.
That is a lot. Yeah, I guess so.
But it is a good question. I should have saved that for the end.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, well, the game we're talking about today is C-12 Final Resistance. It was released way back when, April 6th, 2001.
Wow.
Before 9/11. It's been a while.
Yeah, for real. Couple months. 4 months.
And then games that came out around this time, around 2001. March 21st was the Game Boy Advance. Tons of Game Boy Advance games. All the launch games came out, obviously. But,
Oh, wow.
you know.
Pokemon and shit.
Pokemon, probably. Gold and Silver.
Yep. And then March 26th, Zone of the Enders came out.
Oh, wow.
Which I definitely played, but I wasn't that big into.
I have no idea what that
I
is.
think
It's like mech battles.
that game came with like a preview for Final Fantasy 10, maybe. So
Okay.
a lot of people bought that to get the preview disc for it.
Really? Oh,
I think that was the one.
remember when they used to give you preview discs in like magazines?
Yeah, those were the days, huh?
Fuck yeah.
Oh, yeah, like a 3-game demo.
Yeah, you got like the first 10 minutes of the game or whatever.
Man, that was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when you found a game that sucked. You're just like, nope, not playing that.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, it's a Kojima franchise with Konami. That's why everybody loves it so much.
Is it
Zone
like,
of the Enders.
like Rock'em Sock'em Robots, like 1v1 robots, or is it?
No, it's more of like you're going through a level as a big mech fighting other mechs.
Okay.
And then April 16th, 2001, a game we covered, Illbleed, came out.
Oh, snap.
Oh, wow.
If I can go back in time, I'd buy a copy.
I know, right? And then 2001, May 21st, Cool Borders. The original Cool Borders came out.
Wow. That was a damn good game.
Those were so fun.
Right?
Yeah, I remember playing those in college.
So good.
May 28th, Crazy Taxi 2. I completely forgot there was a second Crazy
I didn't
Taxi.
even know there was.
Or didn't know. One of those two things happened. Then box office that week, April 6th, 2001. Number 5, Someone Like You.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that one.
Are you just saying that, or do you actually know?
It's Julia Stiles. I just made that up.
I completely believed you. I was like, wow,
I did too.
This is like the only thing he would have ever known for the one time he knows a stupid fucking pop game.
No, it was Ashley Judd, Greg Kinnear, Hugh Jackman. After being jilted by her boyfriend, a talk show talent scout writes a column on the relationship habits of men, which gains her national fame.
Yeah. Sounds fun.
Number 4 that week, Pokemon 3, the movie, Spell of the Unknown.
Pokemon
UNOWN?
3?
UNKNOWN, yes.
Oh, no. All right, then I don't know what it is. No, there's a Pokemon called Unknown that doesn't have the KN in it.
Maybe then yes, it does. Noun. Why did I spell unknown? Whatever.
It is unknown.
You were correct.
Yeah.
Yes,
All right.
Pokemon 3, the movie, Spell of the Unknown. Unknown.
Yeah.
Unknown.
There you go.
Yeah,
Anyway.
you could catch those in Pokemon Gold and Silver. There was one for each letter of the alphabet.
Okay, we definitely know the rest of these movies, though. I swear. Number 3 that week, Blow.
Yeah, that's a good.
That's a great movie.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say it's great, but I haven't
it's
seen it in
good.
20 years, but it's good.
I mean, it's got Johnny Depp. It's got Paul Rubens.
Yeah.
How could it be bad? Johnny Depp when he mattered.
Yeah.
Number 2 that week, Along Came a Spider. Is that 2 Ashley Judd movies?
Yeah.
Wow.
She was on fire at that time.
Yeah, big name.
Well, she was a big name until fucking what's his name?
Weinstein.
Yeah, Weinstein got her out of the business.
Oh, blackballed her.
Yeah.
It's a damn shame. She was great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Has she like continued to work since? Or
I think
is
she still does.
I remember her going to a lot of like University of Kansas games.
Wasn't she in that movie Bug with Michael Shannon?
That's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, wait. Along Came a Spider does not have Ashley Judge.
Oh, doesn't
She doesn't she? She was in the first one. What was the first one? Why do we all think Ashley Judge is in this movie and she's not?
What was the first one?
Ashley Judd.
Ashley Judd, sorry.
Okay. Yeah, she was in Bug. It's a good movie. You should check it out.
I don't know Poppascotch. I thought it was Ashley Judd. I would have sworn it was Ashley Judd.
Who is it?
Are we thinking of something else? I think we are.
Oh, Anton Yelchin's in it. I didn't even remember that. I haven't seen that movie in a long time.
I remember seeing this when it came out and not being like super thrilled about it.
Maybe I'm thinking of the other movie that was good.
Yeah, what
Kiss
the
the
fuck was
Girls.
it?
Yeah.
Kiss the Girls. There it is. This was the sequel to Kiss the Girls that did not have Ashley Judd.
Right. Okay.
Ooh, glad we got to the bottom of that. That was killing me. Then number one that week was Spy Kids.
Oh,
Oh,
sweet.
nice.
Original ones. This week in news, April 6th, 1955, U.S. performs April 6th, 1955, the U.S. performs a nuclear test at the Nevada test site.
Nice. That's fun.
1977, April 6th, the Kingdome opens. Seattle Mariners have their first game, and obviously it was a loss 7-0, and they still don't have a fucking World Series victory at all.
Oh.
50 years almost. Why do I keep
Oh.
rooting for them? Why?
Because you're a man.
That's what sports do, man.
Yeah.
Suck. All right.
You're a man.
April 6th, 1980, Post-it notes are introduced.
Oh, wow. That's a good one.
How about that?
They
They've been
still
around
make
since
them?
1980.
That's
They
it?
still make them? I use them all the time.
Hell yeah, me too.
This was released, what game are we talking about?
C-12.
C-12 Final Resistance was released for PlayStation, developed by Sony Computer Entertainment Europe, published by Sony Computer Entertainment, so it is a exclusive. Single-player, third-person robot and cyborg murder sim. Dr. Syintist, you picked it, so how about you lead us into it? Tell us what this game is all about.
I don't know if it's a murder sim.
Well,
Murder things.
you murder cyborgs.
Yeah, but it's more of like a war sim. Whatever.
Yeah.
Can you really murder a cyborg? Do they have a soul?
Whoa, dude, they're part human.
Well, anyway, in this world, there's an alien invasion of Earth by some big aliens. I don't even know if they ever give them a name.
No.
They just call them aliens. They have much better guns than you, and they like to take human POWs and turn them into cyborgs that are brainwashed and fight for them.
I've seen it a million
Yeah,
times.
if you've seen any sci-fi movies, you've seen it a million times. And they're like, hey, we can't use nukes because we're just nuking our own planet.
Hold on. I don't
Okay,
think we've
right.
come to that conclusion nowadays.
No, we wouldn't. But we were smarter in 2001.
Yeah, right.
Well, they did it in Independence Day, guys. They
Yeah.
nuked Dallas or Houston or one of them.
Exactly.
Didn't work,
No,
but we lost Dallas or Houston.
Mm-hmm.
Shucks.
I was going to say, did we really lose?
Well, I think in the movie, I don't know why I know so much about Independence Day, but like the city was mostly evacuated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So people probably died in the nuclear explosion, but not like millions. It was probably like a couple thousand. Which
Yeah,
doesn't
aliens
really
killed a
matter.
bunch
And let's
of
not
them.
talk about how dumb it is to think a nuke's going to do anything to an alien spaceship.
Hey, man.
I love it how you know it has a shield and you're like, let's just nuke it. Why don't you shoot the nukes at something that's in space? You know?
Well, I mean, it also got here where, well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
We're not
yeah,
talking about it.
No, let's get into it. No, I'm kidding.
Next episode.
But anyway, guess what? Humanity has a new weapon, and you know what it is?
Carter.
Lieutenant Riley Vaughn.
Oh, yeah, Carter.
Fuck yeah.
He's like a
yeah,
cyborg
it is.
new weapon. So you play as him. You're the protagonist. And he's just a cybernetically enhanced human that fights these aliens. So you're first, like, you're just dropped in the middle of a mission where they lost contact with an outpost. And like, hey, we lost contact. We sent a recon team. We lost contact with them. Go find anybody you can find.
Classic. That should be a bingo spot.
I know it should. Find the recon team.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think I mentioned this. I don't remember, but definitely you weren't the first team. You're going in to clean up the team that's gone.
Yeah.
That is should absolutely be a bingo board. We'll shorten it. We'll come up with something.
So you basically drop you off. You go looking for these teams. You travel through a subway or some kind of underground transport or whatever. You eventually come across a soldier, and he's like, hey, man, these aliens are butchers. They just take everybody, do whatever they want. They funnel them away to this place. We don't know what happens to them.
I play dead.
Yeah.
He's like that guy from Civil War on Drugs. Yeah.
It's
How have you
awesome.
survived 25 battles? As soon as the fighting starts, I drop down and pretend I'm dead.
Is that from? It feels like a Whitest Kids Unit.
It is.
Yep,
It is.
Yeah, I've seen a couple episodes on YouTube. It felt like it.
So you basically go around saving resistance, quote unquote, resistance soldiers. You find some explosives. You follow the recon team. Blah blah blah. You save some soldiers. They give you a detonator. So now you have explosives and a detonator.
Beautiful.
Tight.
Yeah. And then you blow up this entrance and you end up fighting an alien tank. First boss of the game. And after you beat the alien tank, your superior officer named Colonel Grisham, he's like, everybody's got to come back. We're being attacked.
Well, nice.
So you go back to the main resistance base. You sign the cyborg aliens are running and overrunning the base. So like, all right, we got an EMP shield. Let's blow up some stuff. Get everybody out of here. We'll detonate the bunker.
Okay.
And then there's also, I don't even, I really should do this. The aliens get control of the satellite grid so they know what's going on.
Yeah,
They basically hijack Starlink.
Yeah, they hack your fucking comms.
Yep. So then you're like, all right, well, we're going to blow up the plant. You got to find this dude's self-destruct implant and bring it back so we know what to do.
Yeah.
Like, if you think about it, if there was a war scenario where, let's just say, okay, yeah, we're fighting aliens. If the aliens took out our satellites,
Oh, yeah, we'd be screwed.
we'd be real screwed.
Mm-hmm.
All they would have to do is bomb a couple oceans to take out some of those underground internet connections between countries, and fucking it's over. No one's communicating with anybody.
They just got to take out the satellites mostly.
Yeah, right.
Who cares if we have internet?
Well, I mean, just communication at all.
True.
If you kill communication, like that's step one, and then you maintain the element of surprise.
Yeah. How am I supposed to call my boss and tell him I'm taking off?
I think when the aliens
That's the
invade,
one thing I'm worried about.
fair enough. I didn't consider that part.
But yeah, I mean, well, if it'd be easy to just, I'm sure I can't say I'm not sure because they don't.
It's 2001.
Yeah.
This is different.
Anyway, the aliens knock out power to the base, and you have to go start the generator up. Mark that on the bingo spot, everybody.
Nice.
Then you evacuate everybody and you blow up the base.
Of course.
So you find your way to the new bunker Beta. And,
Okay, BB, got it.
oh, I like that.
Yeah, right.
And they're like, all right, these aliens are talking. They stole our comms. We need a way to scramble them all.
Mm-hmm.
So they're like, head to this alien base over there and blow up their network so they can't. And meet Dr. Carter while you're at it, who is just another upper level scientist, maybe.
She's the one who did the implant on you.
Yeah. She's
She's
charge
the
of-
highest
in charge of the
scientist.
Weapon X program, so to speak.
Yeah.
What do they call the highest scientist? Is that King Scientist?
The Syintist.
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay. I was hoping someone would come up with a joke because I had fucking nothing. I was setting you guys up, you see,
Yeah.
Yeah, good job.
and you nailed it.
Thank you.
I like how when you find her, too, she's like jamming out to some techno music in her computer.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Fuck, that's cool.
It's a bummer that her husband's MIA.
Yeah, who knows where her husband is? Oh, I did skip over that
Yeah,
part.
he did.
Her husband he knew where the base was, and he's missing, so they don't know where he is right now.
Yeah. And
We
So
would
her
eventually gone to it.
husband and the recon team.
Yeah.
yeah. And
Okay.
Vaughn actually went to try to find her husband once before.
Yeah.
this.
But she also says that this the aliens took over the research station. We got to take it back. So the first thing you're going to do is shut the power down at the building.
Okay.
And then you're going to
easy
steal
enough.
the alien power source so we can bring it back to BB.
Oh, wait, you jumped right over Frank the condescending mall security man.
Yeah, I didn't even want to talk about it.
I don't think I even wrote him down. I don't remember.
Yeah, it's just a little thing, but he rubbed me the wrong way. I was
Yeah.
like, what a prick.
It's a guy, it's just a random NPC you come across.
Yeah.
And he's like, I work at this mall. And he's like, nobody's even here. He's like, I still work here.
Still got to keep it going. All right.
So you get the alien power source and you're ready to head out to the outpost. And guess who shows up? The aliens. But guess who else is there?
I don't know, a henchman.
No, Dr. Carter's husband, who's now turned into an alien.
They just call him henchman at first.
Yeah. His name was Henchman.
Holy shit.
And she's like, Dan? Is that you? My husband?
I didn't see that coming when they showed him the first time.
Yeah.
It's pretty obvious.
And of course, Dr. Carter gets kidnapped then. And you head back to a briefing at BB. And they're like, that must have been Major Dan Carter. He's been taken over by the aliens.
Let's check your video surveillance from your cyborg implant. Oh my
Yeah.
God, it was him.
Yep. That was definitely him. We checked.
I'm sorry, but Major Dan doesn't sound too authoritative to me.
Yeah, he's
Major
more like a lieutenant, right?
It's Major
Yeah.
Carter.
Exactly. Much more of a lieutenant. That just comes right off the tongue. That's perfect.
Lieutenant Dan?
Lieutenant Dan. I'd take that too. Why not?
Major Carter. Nice.
But they're like, all right, it's him. Now we got to go save the doctor because she's the only doctor we got here.
We got to get Carter.
Oh,
Jesus Christ. This guy's on fire.
They're going everywhere today.
Man, Chump Slap, what did you eat before this podcast, man?
I know. Your brain's going at 7,000%. It's amazing.
Alpha brain, dude.
Alpha brain.
And they're all like, yep, they must have taken Dan and converted him, got all his intel, so we got to do this stuff. So to get Dr. Carter back from Major Carter, the alien, they're like, hey, why don't you stow away on this alien transport and get inside the plant?
Just jump in a box.
Just jump in a box. They'll never know.
It's like Metal Gear Solid.
That's exactly what I thought when I saw it.
Just turn into a box. They'll walk right by you, baby.
And you hide in this box. You get taken into the conversion facility, and there you are. And you find Dr. Carter and save her, and you're kind of like, all right, we got to get out of here now. And then Dan shows up and kind of separates you two by a glass wall.
What?
He's got glass wall powers.
Yeah. And he's like, ha ha, you fell for my plan. And he like brings out this alien that Vaughn has to fight. And it's just a spider boss. It's another bingo spot.
Damn.
Oh, I even wrote, this happens before the fight, but Major Dan, the alien, drops the R-bomb when he's talking.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
I didn't see
He calls
that.
him an R-tard.
Jesus.
Damn.
I guess in 2001 it wasn't as...
Oh, yeah.
But he's also the villain, so it's
Yeah.
kind of...
Yeah. So you don't like him
It's
anymore.
like Patrick Stewart dropping the M-bomb in Green Room.
Exactly.
Supposed to say bad guy shit, right?
And he's like, then after you beat the spider boss, Carter's like, well, the alien Dan is, well, I'm kind of busy. I'm just going to have to kill you guys later. Peace out.
Yeah, that's great.
And then he leaves.
He's like, I'll save her killing you later.
Check you later. And he just bounces.
Yeah.
And then, of course, they start talking like, Dan must have willingly be becoming an alien because he's just helping them. He's not like brainwashed.
Yeah, that's a weird thing to jump to.
Yeah. Well, I guess it's his personality still there and none of the aliens are.
That's true. Yeah.
So you bring Carter back to BB and guess what?
What?
The alien has been planted her with a tracking device. So now they know where BB
How
is.
did she not know? She's a scientist.
I don't know.
A doctor
I don't know how they
scientist.
didn't expect it. They must have not have played video games before.
Unbelievable.
You're a doctor scientist. You would have known.
Yeah. And they're like, all right, they're coming. Let's get the defenses up. And Vaughn, you got to save the safety nets. We got to run. Got to save all our data, blah, blah, blah. Got to reconfigure the regulators.
We got to get those force fields online.
Yep. So they eventually do, and the aliens attack. You raise the force field stuff. You fight them off. You repel the assault. And they're like, hey, there's some soldiers sitting out there. And Vaughn's like, hey, I'll go save them. And he goes outside the base, and it turns out it's a trap, and the aliens catch him and take him.
Oh, shit. The aliens can set traps?
Yeah. And they capture Lieutenant Riley Vaughn,
What
the character you've been playing as the whole time.
Well, we're boned.
But Colonel Grisham's there, and he's like, don't worry, guys. I'm going to lead an assault team to go get him. And like, no, you can't. You're the leader. And he's like, I'm doing it anyway.
He's like, you're not even a cyborg, dude.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
There's got to be, we got to think of a bingo board spot that's like defying orders or something like that.
Yeah, there's another
Well,
one.
can you defy the orders if you're the guy in charge?
No.
Well, I mean, just in general. I mean, how many times have we
Yeah,
seen,
that's
you're
true.
not going in there alone? It's like, fucking try
Well,
me,
it's a sack
Lieutenant.
move,
It is kind of.
ultimately.
Well,
Okay.
it's a dumb sack move because if you don't win, he's still caught.
Yeah, true.
But anyway, Grisham leads the team in and saves Riley. I don't think there's a moment between where you play Grisham. I think he just saves him and then comes back, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, he just unlocks the cell and dies.
He eventually gets in there, saves him. But it turns out that the aliens have been modifying your cybernetics
Okay.
while you're there. So now you're all modified and you're super cyborg stuff.
Whoa.
Oh, good. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
But you're still you.
I hope it's still you is what they say.
Oh.
Because Riley, you're all we got. And of course, it's still your personality in there. You're like, yep, I'm good.
And they gun down the colonel with impunity.
Yeah, they do. I mean, once you save the cyborg, the colonel's kind of useless.
Yeah.
So and he's like, no, I'm going to get you back. And then you end up fighting, go through some stuff and you end up fighting Dan Carter here.
Okay.
All right.
Lieutenant Dan Carter. No.
No, Major
Major Dan.
Dan Carter.
Yeah.
Which one's higher? Isn't it Major?
Major.
I think it's
yeah,
Major.
Yeah.
I have no idea. I never really know. I think it's different for which branch of the military it is.
They are all different, but not as different as you think.
Oh, I would think they weren't different at all.
No, you see, Dr. Syintist, that would make sense that it would all be the same.
What's
but
a
we
colonel?
don't do that here.
Colonel's
higher.
got to be higher, right?
It has to be.
Has to be higher than lieutenant at least.
Oh, here's a reference. They got the
Major's a
colonel. It's from Hackers.
Oh, yeah.
major rank. Where? Oh my God, there's so many of these.
Yes. We don't need
Okay,
to know.
so a major
Oh, we do.
is the bottom level of senior officers.
Okay.
So a major or commandant,
He's like a dork senior in high school. Okay.
kind of. Lieutenant colonels above that, and then colonels above that. These are all, I'm talking in generalities because, like you said,
Yeah,
they're all
yeah.
different, but those are pretty consistent. Underneath a major, junior officers going down is captain, then first lieutenant or lieutenant, then second lieutenant / junior lieutenant.
Okay.
And then you have non-coms where the highest is sergeant.
All right. So Grisham's the highest. Major Carter was below him, but you're below Major Carter, Lieutenant
Yes.
Riley Vaughn.
Right,
All right. We
right.
got it. Anyway, you're fighting Dan Carter here anyway, as the aliens. You
Nice.
eventually blow him up. And you're like, I'm going to avenge Grisham.
Of course, you got to blow stuff up.
Yeah. And then after you do that, Dr. Carter's there and she's like, I found out what their plan is. They're trying to poison the air and kill everybody. They're going to take over. It's kind of like, what fucking franchise does that?
They just-
Resistance?
Yeah. It's just
Well, their resistance is harvesting humans.
Yeah, but aren't they changing the atmosphere too?
yeah. Aren't they? What's it called?
They're making it colder because the resistance aliens run super, super hot. That's why they have those stacks on their back to
Okay.
keep them cool.
Mm-hmm.
So they're making it like Ice Age style for them.
But it's like that. And like they're using this plant we're in right now to poison the atmosphere that's better for them and kill all humans. And you're like, hell, let's overload these processors.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Atmospheric processors.
It's just like when they did in Blood Rain 2 and blow up the processors so they can't do it.
exactly. But in Blood Rain 2, it kept happening.
Yeah. Well, in this one, they blow up the processors and
And the base.
yeah. And then the alien leader's like, you can't win if it's all destroyed. I'm going to blow it up. And then
Can't.
you escape. And then all it is you and Dr. Carter. And they're like, man, we got a lot more work to do to save this planet. It's the end
Yeah.
of the game.
Like the alien leader. You can't stop us. It's our destiny.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it is Destiny I have written here. I wrote it kind of bad. I put destroy. It didn't make sense. But he is, yeah, it's like our destiny to take the planet. And then, and you're like, well, we're going to have to stop him. Let's do it in C-12 too.
The attack,
C-12 2.
the remaining resistance.
doing it
There's no
again.
good sequel name. We're doing it. We're going back, baby.
Vaughn's back.
So that's the game. We did it. We got through it all by ourselves. We didn't need any adults.
Mm-mm.
So let's go ahead and move into final thoughts.
Do you want him first, Scotchy?
Yeah, fuck it. Why not? Sure.
Okay. Did watching his video make you want to take the place of Lieutenant Vaughn?
Nice.
Was the story pretty good or was it long and gone? And out of 27 stars, how many would you get if this game was pawned?
Nice.
Yeah, that works.
All right. Yeah, right.
All right. Did watching this video make me want to play the game? I mean, not really, just because it felt very, very dated. And I just played the Thing remake, which was from like this PS2 era. And I'm like, no, thank you.
Yeah, 24 years ago? No.
Yeah, they just don't handle like they do now. It's tough. And this didn't seem like a shining example of the technology at the time. So, no thanks.
What are you talking about?
Did the story work for me? I mean, usually when we're getting cyborgs and aliens in here and everyone's British, like I'm in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right?
Traditionally, that is a winning formula for me, but it's just nothing we haven't seen before. Like, okay, let me put it this way.
Oh, you're right. You're right. You don't have to explain any more than that.
They're like
No,
six
I
mangoes.
kind of wanted to pivot because it feels like this is one of those games that had a huge, grand, great vision. And then just because of technology or time or money, it just kept getting scaled down to the point where it's like it's a big, important story that infects the whole world, but it doesn't feel like it does. It feels like we're only getting the 3 people we know about, which is kind of, I don't know who to blame for that. It's just a shame. It felt smaller when it was trying to be big. Characters, I don't remember who's who. So
There's only like 4 characters, Poppascotch.
I know that's not a great sign though. You know what I'm saying? It's their fault. I don't remember.
Yeah.
That's what you're not getting from
Damn
this.
straight.
So I don't know. The story, it's just nothing. It worked fine, I guess. It was fine. but it's nothing we haven't seen before. It's unoriginal. Let's just say it. Let's just say it.
Mm-hmm.
So, score. What would I give it out of 27 stars? Or how did you put it? What
would it get if you pawned it?
if I pawned it? Yes, of course. What do I think I would get if I pawned it? I think I would get the same amount of dollars as in my final score, which is a 2.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and move to you then, Sir Chump Slap.
Bring it on.
Did watching this video make you want to play C-12 The Resistance? Did the story work for you, or did you like to keep your distance?
Ooh.
And what score out of 27 stars you think you'd kick into non-existence?
Okay. Watching this did not make me want to pick up a controller ever again. It wasn't that great. I mean, it didn't look like fun gameplay.
You're saying it ruined your entire thing to playing games ever again?
Dude. That's bad it was.
It's a little hyperbole.
Yeah, all right. It wasn't that bad, but no, I wouldn't play it. I'd look at the box art and be like, okay, that's cool. Did the story work for me? I mean, it is really paint by numbers. It's get the recon team, save the base, power up this, get that, get out of their base, and beat the boss. That's the story. All the fucking ancillary characters are one and the same. Except for that mall cop. It's the only one that stood out to me, dude.
And 2 of them are husband and wife.
Yeah. They don't act like it.
Well, one's an alien now.
Yeah, but he's still the same person.
Is he?
That's a good question. Who knows what these aliens can do to your brain, right?
Maybe he was honeypotted.
Yeah.
Yeah, is it like, what was that other game we played? That like Terminator sequel where we had the cyborgs, but they were basically like just themselves with something on their face?
Yeah, kind of like Vaughn right now. He looked like fucking Terminator with just like the one eye.
Wonder if that was on purpose.
I don't know. It was 2001.
No, of course it was on purpose. I mean, obviously they're going to steal from a popular franchise.
Yeah, but either way, it was all just the same with a different slight coat of paint on it. And at the end was very lackluster. It's like, oh, we got to keep doing it. That's a fucking boring, trite ending. So, out of 27 stars, I mean, it was better than last week's game. So, I'm going to have to give it a 3. It's 1 point
Okay,
better.
3 it is. Time for the man of the hour, Dr. Syintist.
Yep.
You got to weigh in here on, did watching this video make you want to play C-12 The Resistance?
Was the story pretty good, or was it just a bunch of pissed pants?
And what kind of score out of 27 stars do you think you could eat for sustenance?
That doesn't even have anything to do with the game.
I thought you were speechless because we nailed it.
I was absolutely confused by your question.
I just had to throw pissed pants in there because it came in my mind.
Did it make me want to play it? Not really. Story, I mean, it is boilerplate stuff, aliens attacking. It's basically Resistance just a couple years earlier.
It's a final resistance.
Yeah, you're right. You're very much right. It doesn't really have an end, so to speak. I mean, you blow up the thing and they're like, the aliens are still there and like, yeah, you didn't really do much. We're still taking over. And like, yeah, we could fight these guys for a while. Let's go do it. And it just ends the game.
And it's just 2 people fighting them at the end.
Yep. And you're like, I mean, they gave you cool powers and stuff, but then the aliens like, whatever. It was just nothing special. Kind of boring. I gave it 4 stars.
All right. That gives us a total score of 9.
Ooh.
That's 50% more than last week's.
Absolutely. And I have to go all the way back to Narc. June 6th, 2024. We did that episode. We gave that an 8.
Interesting.
Okay.
Also, March 21st of 24. So last year we gave The Shield the Game an 8 as well. So again, 2 episodes that showed up at the end of the year. So maybe we'll see this one again. Who knows?
I don't know if this game is bad enough to be one of the worst. I don't know. Maybe we won't do bad games this year.
Maybe.
Wait till next week, guys.
All right. So we got nothing else to say about this game. Let's go ahead and move into the cooldown topic.
What you got?
Chili Willy.
Dr. Syintist, you picked the game this week, so it is upon you to pick the cooldown topic. So what do you got for us?
I was not prepared at all.
Favorite cereal mascot?
No. I just Googled random question generator.
Okay, perfect.
What 3 apps are must-have apps for your phone?
Messaging,
It's kind of Emily.
email, and web browser. Boom.
I mean, have Reddit and Blue Sky so you can monitor our Plotty time all the time.
How about we just go look at our most frequently used apps and
I just said them.
YouTube,
yeah, YouTube's up there.
Blue Sky,
Amazon
and
used to be up there. I haven't used it in a
I haven't
while.
used Amazon in a while. But a stupid game I play. There's always got to be one stupid game I play.
I look at my health summary to see how many miles I walked in a day, every day. So
Oh, okay. Does it follow your phone around and just tell you the distances you went?
you got to keep it in your pocket. It's like a pedometer.
Okay.
Google Maps.
Oh, I do use that occasionally.
Yeah, that's always necessary. So if there were no satellites,
How did we ever get anywhere without Google Maps?
MapQuest, printed up directions on paper.
Oh, they always sucked too.
Yeah, and if you make a wrong turn, what the fuck are you
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah. You have to like figure it out and do your own math.
Yeah, it was
Like,
wild.
wait, we went 3 miles down this road and the road we got off of was not the road we're supposed to get. So we got to turn around, stay on the, and it was just a shit show. I remember we drove to Asbury Park for a concert in 2002 and our directions took us to like general area in Asbury Park. So we had to like get out and ask people like, where the fuck is this convention center? Like, go this way. Like, oh, okay. We didn't realize the convention center was like on the boardwalk.
Interesting.
I remember one time a buddy of mine and I tried to go visit another friend at college down, and we printed out directions, and like it was going down 22, and there were a couple times where it made us like get off the exit, drive around for a while, and get back on 22
Yeah, there were some stupid directions back in the day.
because it was like a little bit shorter.
It wasn't like now with Google where they have like live traffic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was all just, it's slightly quicker if you go this way. What? Stoplights? We didn't really put those into account. So
All right. Here's another question. It has: would you rather have a grapefruit-sized head or the head the size of a watermelon?
Well, I already got the watermelon.
Yeah, I know. It's not a fair question to ask you.
I don't know. I guess watermelon.
Yeah, I
don't
guess
want to have a smaller head than normal.
Depends. Am I fighting people with guns?
I also think it matters if the watermelon's like straight up and down or side to side, like Hey Arnold.
There's big different sizes of watermelons too.
Yeah.
I mean, they got those personal watermelons. They're like the size of a normal head.
Yeah, exactly. I've seen watermelons smaller in my head.
How about the stereotypical watermelon?
In my mind, I thought it was going on the wide way.
Yeah,
I
so
didn't
did
think
I.
it was going on the top to bottom.
But Chump Slap has more of a standing on the end head,
Yeah.
watermelon head.
Oh, for sure.
It brings me back to terrible memories. Hey, watermelon head.
I remember when we first went over this and you're like, I can't fit hats. Like fitted hats don't work.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no fucking way. And then I gave you my hat, which was a 7 5/8, which on the bigger side. And it looked like a child's hat. It looked like you
A
had
yarmulke
like
on my head, yeah.
yeah, it looked like a little children's hat.
Maybe not that bad. It is.
I was like, holy shit.
Oh man, you can switch topics. Hold on. I'm going to go to deep philosophical
Oh man,
questions.
you're wasted so many. All
if
right,
you-
one more.
If you knew you couldn't fail, what would you do? Run for president.
Leap over the Grand Canyon.
Oh, that'd be pretty cool.
Oh, that would be sick.
Now, how about
Run?
kickflip over the Grand Canyon?
No,
Fuck yeah, now we're talking.
that's pretty good.
I do like 7 flips.
No, just a 900.
Yeah.
No, like a 1080. You got to throw a little bit more on there.
I'd constantly do standing backflips. That's how I'd get anywhere.
Fucking parkour. Wouldn't you essentially be like, what's her name? Lucky from Deadpool 2?
Domino.
Domino. There it is. What?
Oh, yeah,
Her
yeah.
thing is luck or whatever.
There's
That's pretty good.
I hit it again for another stupid question. And it was like, would you be happier with more money? What the fuck kind of question is that?
No.
No, fuck off.
How can I get happier in this, guys?
I always think of the fucking Daniel Tosh skit when he's like, you don't think money buys happiness? Money buys water skis. Do you ever see a sad person on a water ski?
It's true, man.
And I will still say it. I will repeat it every time I hear of a jet ski. Whoever named them without calling them boater cycles is a fucking moron.
I don't know. Jet ski sounds so fucking badass, though.
I know motorcycle sounds kind of childish a little bit.
Hell yeah, it does.
It kind of-
Motorcycle.
Yeah, interesting.
Motorcycle.
But what would I do if I couldn't fail? What kind of answer are you looking for here?
I don't know. I like the kickflip over the Grand Canyon.
I would.
Give yourself a BJ?
I'd
apply for a job that was a lot easier to do nothing. A lot more money.
Be CEO of something. Or what about like play poker for a living?
Oh, well.
Now we're talking.
Blackjack. Oh my God, he just keeps
You
winning.
could get kicked out of every casino.
Yeah.
You kick out of every casino in an afternoon, but you'd make bank.
Play the lottery.
Or you could fucking just play roulette twice at each casino. And
Right, yeah.
Dude, just go online and start playing in one of those crypto casinos. You'll cash out like crazy.
Oh yeah, even if they are scams, you can't lose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Perfect.
Yeah, I do as many scams as I could. I can't fail.
Stock market. Let's go.
That's where we landed? Really? We're going to do as many scams as we possibly could?
It works for our president.
It's true, it does. It sure does. We'll make some kind of meme coin.
Yeah. All right. That's a downer to leave on, but
Plotty time coin.
Yeah, we got to bring it up a little bit before we close out this.
PTC. Buy it now.
What's going to be? Oh, you know what I'd do? I'd go surfing.
Oh, that would be cool. Skydiving.
I'd walk on water.
There you go. Now we're thinking outside the box. I would definitely want to get shot from like one of those giant human slingshot things, which I'm pretty sure are all fake internet videos, but I don't care.
I saw
Get fired out of one of those.
I'm God.
I saw this thing on YouTube and it was like,
What Jesus would be like if he was alive at our time. And he was sitting at a table with his 12 apostles. And they're like, what can I get you? And he's like, yeah, just bring us a couple pictures of water. And all those guys started laughing.
Sloppy steaks.
Sloppy steaks.
Sloppy.
All right, well, I guess we'll finish this up unless someone else has another good one.
Let's finish it.
Okay, fine. Let's just finish it. If someone has an email that they want to send to us with more of these questions, because you can tell we're running out, where would they send that email to, Sir Chump Slap?
Send it to plottytime@gmail.com, and I won't share it with these guys. I'll have a fucking backlog. That'd be sweet.
There you go. We'll get to it eventually whenever it's his
He
game.
can't come up with a game. So.
And if you want to get to us faster on the socials, how would they do that, Dr. Syintist?
At Plotty Time on Blue Sky, or stop by our subreddit, Plotty Time subreddit. Say hi, start a thread, say something.
You
Whatever.
can also go to YouTube. Like and subscribe there. It really helps us out. So go ahead and smash that like button and subscribe so you can get alerts.
Yeah.
There's a bell, I think.
Yeah, hit that bell, man. Leave some comments. That helps too.
At Poppascotch on Twitch. I'm up there. I'm out here. You can go check it out. That does it for us. So as always, shout out to Sandman, Drago the Slago, Gamers Little Playground, I Am Panex, and Luis Guzman. Trust all reputable scientists, and we'll talk to you next time. Peace.
Peace.